All right, so I've really got more information than I even know what to do with. But I'm just going to host this fire off message and pray that whoever is meant to find it finds it. So let's go ahead and get started here. You may be feeling quite pensive at this time. Pensive yet fiery and energetic, but also mutable, okay? Something about the significance of mutability, mutable fire energy, which, if I'm not mistaken, is it our sister Sag? Yes, it is. Okay, so the mutable fire sign is our sister Sag. Okay, so you could be picking up on a lot of Sagittarius energy, or this is the energy that is influencing you at this time. So just a little side note, whenever you come across readings and it has Sagittarius in the title, even if you're not a Sagittarius, I recommend checking it out. So this is a fire off message. If you click on this video, that means that you felt drawn to it. I don't even know what I'm titling it yet because the messages are so sporadic and for the collective here, there, and everywhere. But I'm going to trust the feeling that the Lord has brought to me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I do have some things written down here. I'll praise the most holy and high, and thank you to the divine light of Christ for keeping this reading honest, truthful, and of the light to help us cast out the shadows of darkness so that we may uplift the kingdom of God and bring down the kingdom of darkness, baby. Okay. What is that? Was that the star? Oh, that was justice. Now it's time to choose a side. Someone didn't like that little saying, that little prayer that I just did. Someone didn't like it. Leave my videos in. Somebody didn't like it, but you're being called to choose a side. You don't like it, ask yourself why. Okay, so area codes is a significant word. And as soon as I said that, we got cards falling out. Area code is a significant word here. So this could be talking about your specific area code, or this could be talking about just seeing area codes, whatever the case may be, or if you're traveling. But the main message here is an area code theory. If you've been seeing digits in threes, you might want to consider checking if it's an area code. Because again, I have this area code theory that's come up. Also, this is happening at a prime time when the anniversary of the Ludacris song Area Codes, which is completely unrelated, but this is at the same time that he celebrated the anniversary of dropping that song some years ago. But what I was getting is that you may want to consider the fact that these angel numbers that you see in these threes could potentially be area codes. Now, these area codes could be significant to you as an individual for so many different reasons. But for some that feel they have some sort of a prophetic gift, I do have to admit that these area codes could be locations or areas, spaces, places that could be influenced or affected by some sort of large historical event, or it could be a landmark of some sort. And if it's not a historical event yet, it could be the area code for the location of a soon-to-be historical event. This historical event could be about natural disaster. It could be about a man-made disaster, whatever the case may be. I'm just here reading the energies. 1111 could be significant to you, as well as the name Christina. I was really being brought to Christina Grimmie. Rest in peace to her beautiful soul. She lost her life way too soon as a result of someone projecting fantasies onto her from our understanding, I'll say. That's what I'm talking about. Those kind of things. I don't want to dive too deep into it for like trigger warning, trigger purposes, but that's what I'm referring to when I say man-made disasters, situations like that. Okay, that's what the area codes could be signifying. Aside from the name Christina being relevant with Christina Grimmie, I was also picking up on the song Jar of Hearts with Christina Perri, which actually brings me to this is a season where divorces are being finalized, or sorry about that, guys. I thought that it was just a plain old jazz thing in the background, but they always have to have ads. This is a season where divorces are going to be finalized, or there will be filing for divorces that may surprise people. These divorces can be in actual marriages, or it could just be people leaving certain jobs, people leaving certain places. 555 on the timer. It's time for change. And these changes can be quite difficult, but it's a result of people following their intuition after a time period where they weren't. So of course it's going to be a lot of destruction simply because of that. You go from a season of not listening to your inner light to now listening to your inner light, and so you have to destroy the life that you built that was not guided by your inner light. Okay. What else? Something about immersion courses. So being directly involved with something or being hands-on here. Be mindful of how involved you become in certain situations and processes and things. This is about not getting your hands dirty, okay? In some cases, you may not want to get too involved in certain things with people. You may just want to be that listening ear, but maybe not giving that advice, or maybe not being their partner in crime, you know, whatever the case may be here. Okay. I'm seeing you sitting on a lot of wealth from past experiences learned. I see you really grounding yourself after some sort of tragedy here. This could be a tragedy of either a big scale, small scale. This could be loss of a job, an animal, a pet, a family member, a version of yourself. Okay, but let's see. You could also experience hella blasts from the past, most specifically people. And if it's not the exact people from your past, they will have the same name or energy of people from your past. I'm getting that this is a part of divine karmic justice, that these people run into you or see you again, or these energies come through again. These, I'm talking like, this is like 10-year periods for some, like people from 10 years ago. You're stepping into something again, but this time you'll get it right. This also brought me to that remix. What is it? Put It on the Floor Again. Again by Lotto. The word again is significant here. Okay, so something could be happening again. Okay, oh God, that takes me back to those, the disasters that I was talking about and the tragedies. There could be like back-to-back things like that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Look, my service here is to God to deliver messages that I feel are supposed to be put out there. My service, my due diligence is with the Lord. So let's go. This is about opportunity and striking while the iron is hot. That's why you are getting this again energy, or doing something again. For some of you, you will find yourself repeating certain things, but in a new way, because the first way wasn't completely accurate or completely true. So I see you, this is completely unintentional though. For some of you, I see you like revisiting certain aesthetics, or revisiting certain lifestyles or jobs, people, places, things, foods, diets, tastes in music. I see you revisiting these things. and now establishing a space and a place for them. 1001. You're putting them in their proper place. You're putting things in their proper place. Placement is also significant here as well. This could be placement, like product placement. For some of you, you could have products put out on the shelves, and maybe you've done that before and it didn't work out or something like that. But that's different now because you've learned from the past. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. You are being held in this position, in this space, in this place for this again opportunity, for this again chance to come through, for you to do it the right way, according to your life, your plan, your journey. At this time, meditation is very significant, of any kind. You know, we talk about this. Meditation is subjective. It's not always 11:11. It's not always Om. Okay, just pray about it. Look into different methods. Search it. You know, look into your Mars placements. It could also assist you in ways, okay, that you may be able to translate into meditation. Oh my gosh, all these commercials. Okay. Wow. Another message here, which I am giving with a grain of salt as always, actually. But the next message is fasting in whatever way that you can. This is talking about a physical fast, like your physical body, like fasting. For some of you, it's maybe you just need to give up that alcohol or give up that bread for a moment or give up this or give up, you know, there's something here about needing to fast. But the direct channel was eat as little as you can. Now this, again, 12:12 on the timer. This is not me telling someone that knows that they need to eat every hour on the hour based on some medical concerns. This is not me telling you not to eat. If you need to be eating because of your medical history or whatever you're going through, eat, baby. I'm talking to those of you that are able, okay? Those of you that this is already part of your routine, but you maybe need that little nudge to get back into it, okay? And also with this meditation and this fasting, praying is also highly encouraged, as well as EMF protection, or just being away from the phone as much as possible, or if you have to be on the phone, just being mindful of it, okay? But EMF protection is most helpful at this time, and crystals that ward off negative entities by transmuting, repelling, and rejecting said energies. Don't be afraid to spend less time with certain people or just with people in general or in certain places or whatever it may be. If you feel like you need to be somewhere for less time, that's fine. The channel was a 5-minute visit is better than no visit. Okay. So that's for some of you as well. If you are like just so busy, and you've been putting off visiting so-and-so, stop putting it off. 1331. Stop putting it off, even if you can only visit for 15 seconds. Visit. You may have to release or witness harsh truths for ascension, meaning you may have to kind of hurt some people's feelings or your own feelings with some truths, with some vulnerabilities, okay? Or you could just be opening up about this to someone else, or someone could be opening up to you. You may have suffered a loss here. Something that may seem unfair. You may even feel like you were deemed the bad guy in a situation here. Wow. The 7 of Swords in the reverse here. It is not your burden alone. It is not for you to carry this. If someone thinks that you're the bad guy, so be it. Oh my gosh, that's why that Sagittarius energy was coming up, because I love to poke fun at it. Like Nicki Minaj, like, you needs the bad guy. Look at that. And we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck here. And why was I just doing this? That makes me think of a crab, so Cancerian energy as well. But you needs the bad guy, okay? And Nicki Minaj is the one who says that. She's a Sagittarius, and people like to say that Sagittarius usually is painted as the bad guy. Whatever you know, even though I don't agree. I don't think that Sagittarius is painted as a bad guy. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that Sagittarius gets painted as a bad guy? I am not a Sagittarius. But I've been getting that. I've been hearing some people say like, yeah, Sagittarius is always painted as a bad guy. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not at all. I think that the most signs that get painted as a bad guy are water signs, but most specifically Pisces, Scorpio. I kind of feel like Aries gets that as well. Gemini gets a bad rep as well. Virgo as well. Look, we can go into it, but not today, not today, not today. But the High Priest is at the bottom of the deck, and Nicki Minaj, also Sagittarius energy, is also very much into High Priestess vibrations and being her own messenger, being connected to her own inner world, being connected to her own inner divinity, which is why she's Nicki Minaj, you know, like the power is there. The power within, okay? That's what is going on here. This is about activating the power within, okay? And the main thing here is that it's seeming the most frightening because we have to face our fears of feeling like we're moving backwards is what it feels like. Some of us, it's for facing our fears, literally. But this is the necessary step for ascension. It's like that one last step, like the very last step. Your only job here is faith. Your only job is faith and allow the Lord to do good works through you. That's your only job. I'm picking up something about a smell, like a lemony scent. This could be like a cleaning product or something like this. What do we need to add here? What do we need to add here? What do we need to add here? This is a random message just coming in. Someone could be seeing some text messages or some mail or something that they should not be seeing. And this could be implementing some things. I don't even know. Like some rules, like implementing house rules. Okay, when this happens. Okay. Or this could be why someone may want to file for a divorce here. What else? Someone could be like trying to kind of forgetting, like, oh, it's not humiliation exactly. For some, it could be. Someone could be attempting to humiliate someone. But what I'm mostly picking up here is that someone could be trying to, see, it could be, is it humiliation? No, if they are guilty. There's something here about like literally being in court and coming up with a deliberation, deciding who's guilty, who's innocent, you know, like really laying down the law, literally, okay? That's what this justice, like the hammer's coming down. We have the Three of Swords here with Saturn, Libra energy. It's justice. It's not about feelings. It's not about this. It's just about what it is. And then we have poverty coming out here. Let me see. Yeah. Gift at the bottom of the deck. So another message here could be someone that's been investigating about something that has been taken from them or should have been given to them. I'm seeing fundraisers and things. I'm seeing someone's disgust or distaste being deflected onto someone. Could be because of their type, like their physical appearance or what they do or something like that. What is this? Oh, because of something that you okay. Yeah, this could be someone's distaste towards someone because of them feeling like they took their position, or them feeling like they don't deserve something, or there's just something here about that. What else? What else? I'm seeing lots of visits here, like cousins, grandmas, family vacations. I'm seeing a lot of truths coming out, or getting something coming out of the closet. Like things are coming out, like things are just popping out. People popping out, left and right, right and left. Look, Lilith, the taboo. I can't make this up. Bottom of the deck is Uranus breakthrough. I'm talking about just random ask outbursts. Just, that's why. Thank you, Spirit. Now, remember when we were talking about those signs that get a bad rep? That's why there's so much scorpionic energy here as well. There's a lot of scorpionic, Sagittarian energy. But there's something, and also a little bit of Gemini energy, or something about Mercury here. But it's something about a square that's kind of forming here, that there's something here about people's mental health. And those that are on the edge, they're going to be exposed because of what they do, because of what they say, because of whatever. Like, it's about to be shown. People are going to be surprised, because I think the ones that they had their eyes on are not the ones that they should have been watching out for. It's the ones that they didn't have their eyes on. And I'm talking about, you know how people come to their conclusions like, oh, that's the crazy cousin. Don't get cousin Earl started. But really, you should have been watching Uncle Benny over here who was doing all this, you know, like it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of thing. And again, that scorpionic energy, Scorpio energy is not the problem. The concern is how we function in it. Well, actually, our lack of ability to function in it. I was just talking to a friend about this, actually. I realized that literally all of this life is simply about control over the only thing that you can control is yourself. When your emotions get the best of you, what do? And we were having this conversation because my friend's dog is less than a year old, soon to be one. But this dog, every time it gets emotionally overwhelmed or frustrated, he will like just get the nearest shoe and just shake the shit out of it. Like I'm talking like it's because you won't pick him up. It's because you won't do this, like in his timing. And he just starts freaking out, throwing tantrums. People are going to be throwing tantrums, but I'm sorry to say, but in some of the most volatile, disgusting ways, or at least now it's going to be exposed. Now, it doesn't have to always, just as much on the negative side of the spectrum is also just as much on the positive side of the spectrum that this will be exposed here. Okay, so always keep that in mind. Everything that I'm saying has an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, that's just the way it goes. Let's see. What else? A time to give rather than take, and a win-win outcome is forecast. Bottom of the deck, expect powerful change. This is part of the plan, okay? This is bringing me to the biblical teachings that many will suffer, many will have to die. Bob Marley said, look, 24 on the timer. Don't ask me why. Okay, we are just here. We're just here. A time to give rather than to take, a win-win outcome is forecast. At this time, intentional selfless selfishness is needed. And when I say this, this is what I'm talking about. Hold your energy back when you know you need to be holding your energy back. Meaning, don't partake in frivolous matters if you could be doing something else instead, like resting. Like, this is, okay, a simple way. Go out or to not go out. If you know that you've been going out, stay in. You know, like, there's just something like that here. And also, reserving your energy, I'm seeing specifically in prayer, reserving your energy for prayer and praying for other people. Okay, praying for other people. Oh, that's that Scorpio energy too as well. We got to pray for the world. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you. Scorpio talks about other people, other people's money, other people's resources. This is the, if you ever prayed for anyone else, this is the time. Your prayers for other people are more significant now more than ever. And you might be like, well, who's praying for me? You're already focused on the wrong thing, baby. You're already focused on the wrong thing, because when you pray for others and bless others genuinely from a good space, you're already blessing yourself tenfold. This is a time to step into your nurturing energy, your caregiving energy. There's that Cancerian crab. And that spiritual and explorative side of Sagittarius. So, caring nature of Cancer, explorative side of Sagittarius, and other people when it comes to Scorpio. Combine those energies for your greatest and everyone else's greatest and highest good. This is the time to be praying for the world. I want to close this off with a song titled Looks Are Deceiving. And it starts off specifically, this is by Damian Marley, by the way. Something, I can't remember the exact lyrics. An angel told me joy is hearing our prayers each day, regardless of our faith. So I don't care who or what you believe in. As long as you're believing in the greatest and highest good and ascension for the world, light, people, God is hearing your prayers. And right now, God is listening for those prayers for others. Now, you can pray to be graced or blessed so that you can bless others. But remember that God knows your heart. You could lie to me in them comments and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pray for somebody else. But you can't lie about your truth. This is all that I have for you. Until next time, take care. Be well. See ya.